Pisces, how you getting on? So we are back with our July. I do apologise, I've had to just kind of start again. I was just about to sit down to do our reading, and the fucking door, the dog is going ballistic at the door because of a cold cooler. I don't know if you have that wherever you are, cold coolers. They just put nonsense through you. I was like, oh my God, would you like to join the hat parade? No, I fucking don't. I don't want to. My dog's going ballistic, and you've got above my door no cold coolers, right? No cold coolers. And they've just done it twice within the, like 5 minutes, and then another one, 5 minutes. Would you like to join the hat parade? No, I fucking don't want to join. I don't want to join the hat parade. So that might be that might be a sign, right? Because I've got above my door no cold coolers. So it might mean that you don't want anything to do with your past. You don't want no cold coolers. You don't want disturbing, how could that mean? You don't want disturbing from the past. Cold coolers is always about interference, right? Interfering, because you actually got the sign above your door, no cold coolers. Sorry, but I'm going with it at the moment. No cold coolers above my door, meaning that you don't want anything to return in, like, well, you might be waiting for a letter or something to come through your door, or a package or something like that. But no cold coolers would mean like from out the cold. So anybody that's been out in the cold or any past actions, you don't want anything. You don't want no cold coolers. You don't want to be left out in the cold. You don't want to be leaving people out in the cold. You got a lot of warmth, Pisces, under the deck. You got a lot of warmth under the deck. We'll go over that. But something generally like that, right? You don't want disturbing from the past, because my dog was like disturbing me twice and going ballistic at the door. And it was like disturbing. So you don't want anything disturbing by anybody disturbing, if you get what I mean, as a reflection. Nobody that's going to disturb your peace, pretty much, thank you. Nobody that's going to disturb what you're settled into now. What you're settled into now, meaning that you don't want any reflection of the past that may return, okay? Because it's like a return of, like, cold cooling. Like they just come around every fucking they just come around every day, well, every week, just delivering just crap. And so you might have had a letter or received a letter of someone that's just full of crap, or it might be coming in this month, and you might be like, fuck it, bruv, I'm out with all that bullshit. right But I've got to go along with the vision. So I might, yes, in fact I think I might relate this and call it no cold coolers, right? No cold coolers. But you've got a lot of desire, a lot of, I've heard of in excess, right? Desire. A lot of desire underneath the deck. So we'll go over these in a second. But this, right, I mean, I'm indicative with a new soulmate, okay? And I've got so much respect for her, and I love her very much, because she is a soulmate, and it is a new soulmate. And the reflection that's going between us at the moment, I'll probably divulge into that. I'm not sure if you guys are all on the same kind of wavelength. This is like a wavelength, right? Someone's got a length, Pisces, but a wavelength, right? Is that the communication, but the feeling, the general overall feeling of this, it's where it's so warm and giving. Because oh my God, I'm coming up with another song, Pisces. Wet, wet, wet. Right? I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes. Love is all around me, and so the feeling grows. This is like a feeling, right? That a lot of people will say to you, this can be like energy thieves and energy vampires, and it can also be where you can feel drained also, right? And it really does depend on where you are. Now, that doesn't have to be bad, and it doesn't have to be good. It depends if you're still connected with, like, very past cold cooling relationships, or even if you're indicative with a new one. It still can be very draining, because you're sharing energy together, whether they be old or new. This energy is where it flows through, okay? It flows through you. It goes through you, and it goes through them, and it goes through you, and it goes through them. And it doesn't matter where the fuck they are, whether they belong on Earth or planet Mars. It doesn't matter, right? Because we all feel like, I must be crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy over you. Knowles Barkley, right? Crazy? Listen to that song. Knowles Barkley, Crazy. Some of us, what we do, right, when we're spiritually connected to someone is that we feel fucking crazy, right? We feel crazy. I'm crazy for you. Well, the songs are coming out. Crazy for you. But this is a historic, I've heard, but euphoric and like a pheromone feeling. This is that travels through the airwaves of time, of metaphysics that can't be seen because there's no one in it. So this feeling travels as like a pheromone. It's a bit like a Bisto advert where it's kind of like, you know, you give off pheromones of an energy when you're in connection with, well, a positive, also like a positive, well, with any soulmate relationship. This is where it's a lot of sexual healing, sexual feeling. Yeah, like sexual healing, like it's healing past wounding. But when you come indicadent with soulmates, it depends on how far people also are on their actual timeline of with the person that you meet to meet the one. You know, one will always be more advanced in certain things, and the other person that you meet will always be advanced in different things. It depends on how your soulmate has experienced life so far, because everybody has their own karma and their own free will to deal with. So you would have experienced life pretty much the same, but, you know, virtually different, within time. Doesn't matter about age, don't worry about that. It really doesn't matter a shit, because metaphysics, it's more of you that's the illusion and not time. You're here for an experience of time, of where it happens around you, metaphysics. It happens around you, but your soul, you've heard of when your number's up, right? Your number's up, when your number's up, your number's up. So you're here for a general period of time itself. So you're more of an illusion because you have an experience to experience within the time given for your wheel of fortune to give out where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be with the one, and you wouldn't really go through this unnecessarily for nothing, but you still have to put in general work of when you meet new ones too, right? So you are here for an experience and a ride, okay? Someone's like a rider. Someone might be a horse rider, but a ride of a lifetime. A ride of a lifetime, right? Oh my God. But a ride of a lifetime spiritually, okay? The fact that it's going to flow through you, and it is like wish fulfillment. It's like hypnosis. It's like where you feel like, oh my God, I'm just addicted to your energy. I'm addicted to your love. Another song, right? Addicted to your love. That love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. Whoa, I'm hearing some radio songs. Love and feeling. And these arms of mine. But, because like these arms of mine, they are yearning from wanting you. So it's like a want and a need. Thank you, Spirit. So it's like a want and a need at the moment. This is just the top of the deck. I hope you're not getting bored, Pisces, but this is how I start the channel, okay? So it's like a want and a need. It's like, it's not really a codependency. What you're doing is, through this period of time, is that you are learning many things about codependency of the new soulmate or the old soulmate that you are indicadent with. Now, even when you're still, like through past things, when you meet the new pulls you away from the old. Okay, and I've gone over this many of times. Yeah, and it's breaking through codependency. You could have a Capricorn energy that's very, like, wants to return to take something from you, maybe. Some or devil energy, but we'll go over that. Or another Pisces. Or Cancer, Scorpio. Don't know. Queen of Cups, Judgment. But, because it pulls you, see, the new pulls you from the old. It's like a savior, if you like. You know, it's because you're light workers. You know, you've come here to meet the one again. And sometimes you have to kiss many a frogs to reach a prince, right, or a princess. You have to go through many a time, distance, and travel and time to experience that, so your one can save you, and so you can save your one. That's why this energy can feel very hypnotic and like a nostalgia kind of feeling of pheromonal feeling, because it's sexual healing. It's healing your past wounding. So I'm picking up some kind of sexual wounding that could have happened in a past life, or actually like where someone took something from you. Well, that's just appeared underneath, like above it. Yeah, of some kind of codependency of where it made you fear a lot of things, like fear of fear of actually moving forward, of where people can just like return with a stupid message. Yeah, very much so. Sorry, Pisces, but I've got to go with these under the deck. Someone could appear back into your life or something with a general message, but they're not willing, just to cause some kind of conflict that's going to come between you somehow. Because this is like an energy that comes in between, right? Because it's a thought, feeling, codependency, addiction, or a sign. It could be Capricorn, or it could be a codependency, thought, feeling, or people generally in your life that cause conflict of not letting you move forward because of either a thought, a codependency, a feeling, or someone that can generally be like spying, or can be like or people from the past. This could even be like a past action of what's happening or can happen, of where it's like I'm like spying, but I'm really wanting to take and not give. This is someone that's, all you do is give and all I do is take, so let me live, let me live, let me live and make a brand new start. Yeah, brand new start. Wanting to make a brand new start, right? And saying, let me live, just let me go, I'm gone. You know, I don't want no cold callers. I don't want no cold callers. I don't want any restriction of codependency and bounds and chains anymore. I'm not chained like a dog. I'm not called fucking Rover. I don't beg at your beck and call. And what I do want is this new pheromonal feeling that can cause, where the new can pull you away from the old, okay? But the old can make this milk turn sour, can make the cream turn sour, can make the milk turn sour. Meaning like communication with past of people that are deceptive, can be deceptive, right? Because you've got the Seven of Swords and they're full of blame. This is someone that carries that much blame that they just pop in generally with a stupid little message just to tell you that, well, pretty much it's you, you know. It's you, it's not me, it's you, you know. Oh, really? Oh, it's just, oh God. You know, blame can come in so many different forms and manners of manipulation, because the 7 also carries the 5, you see, which is mind games and manipulation, which means that run like fucking hell, you know, run like hell. Run like hell from this kind of energy that keeps you stuck and codependent. So generally anyway, you're going to be working through with the old, if you're still indicative, with the old, and that's what you want, that's what you want, that's what you have your own free will. If you've got the new and you want the new and you're working well with the new, what you're doing is that you're working through these kind of behaviours to get rid of these kind of behaviours, right? To realise that the worst thing that you can ever do is actually deceive yourself. Never self-deceive yourself by letting someone else worry about searching for an answer, okay? Because this is searching for an answer. This is someone that searches for an answer, meaning that the answer that I had wasn't good enough and I need to keep digging for more, finding more out more about you. Like I need to find out more about you and more about you, you know, keeping you codependent and spying and keeping the energy alive when it's dead. It's gone, like it's gone, right? So, in order to get through that, what you've got at the moment, just, oh my God, just through the bottom of the deck, Pisces, just through the bottom of the deck, you've got something that's very fresh and new that could be a very good general sexual healing, right? That's healing you like pheromonal, where it's going through your body and you're sharing and caring as wish fulfillment of actually in search for my 10, meaning that my 10's not quite arrived with me yet, but I love this person and I see them as my wish fulfillment and I want them, but it's not quite here yet, okay? But I see them as wish fulfillment. And it's a very healing energy where it's draining me, but what it's doing is it's detoxifying me from any kind of toxic behavior. So it's on its search for, like, where your soul is being called into a lesson of 9, of where you have to end things yourself, you have to realize things about yourself, you have to realize things about codependency, addiction, and that the best thing you can build up is your own self-worth and value, whether that be sexually or physically, of self-worth, love, value and respect for yourself, okay? So energy that can flow through you guys at the moment, of whether you're with the old or the new, or if you even meet someone new, that what we need to realize through this period of time is that good energy and sexual energy is an energy that is still healing. Now, if that's a bad feeling and it leads to bad codependency of where someone just comes in, they cause blame, they send you a stupid little message, okay, of like someone that just wants to take, Because this energy here can be like a take, 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 take. All I do is take, all I do is give, and all you do is take, so let me live. Well, that's us all over, Pisces, right? We have so much fucking love to give to people. Could be another Pisces involved maybe, or a Cancer, Scorpio. But all we do, and that was under this, all we do is give, and all you do is fucking take. And I've had it, and no cold callers kind of feeling, right? So then we need to turn this around as a lesson and realise about codependency of giving. Meaning that there is wish fulfillment, and there are really generally good people out there, Pisces, when you meet your perfect match, right? Because this energy can be very bad for you, because it's a person that could keep you trapped and bound to them by trying to keep you, well, they'll just give you a stupid little message. Oh, I'm just popping in just to say that, you know, I'm doing so well without you. Or something, or some stupid stuff. It can be like that, Pisces, right? Where then what they do is, when you feel like you're standing on eggshells and things are really bad, and it goes around and around in your mind, you know that whatever action and response is that you give them, they'll just blame you for it. No, it was your fault. You did it. You said it. You should have done this. Well, you should have done that. No, what you need to do is what you said, what, you know, you, me, I, right? So they can blame you for it to make you feel bad about yourself, right? That isn't what you do in life. You build me up, buttercup, you know? So why don't you build me up, buttercup, baby, won't you let me down? And then after all, can't remember the lyrics to that one, but it might be a bit relevant for you. Build me up, buttercup, don't let me down, you know? It's like people that let you down, it's kind of like they let your soul down. It's like you can't let yourself down, pretty much, Pisces, is what I'm picking up, channeling. Don't let yourself down. Don't self-deceive yourself. The past that was left in the past is supposed to stay in the past. That's why it's called the past, in order to live presently, you know. So you have to drop fear, drop ego, work through codependency. And the new person, if you're indicative with those, that is at the time period of what you might be working through this month. It's a possibility, okay? Where it could be a lot of sexual healing, sexual wounding, thoughts, feeling, passion, traveling maybe, a lot of traveling, a lot of dreaming, and a lot of communication about sex or desire to go forward. Okay. Now, if that feels really warm and really good, Pisces, then you know you're indicative with a really warm and good general person, right? But it would still be a reflection of a soulmate. If that's a real draining fucking energy, and you're like, oh my God, I just can't eat, I can't do shit, and it's bad, and it's people that have caused so much conflict in your life, then this is a very bad energy where you will do nothing but think about hating upon one another all the time, okay? Fighting, battling, ego, all that kind of stuff. So it depends on who you're with, okay? Whoa, that's underneath the deck. Whoa, and there's the cold cooler. There's the cold cooler. Could be coming back for a judgment. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in their chart. And could leave you trapped. And could be hiding more things than you care to shake a stick at. Oh, sorry, that's just under the deck. But it could be. Could give you a general message or something like that, and it could well leave you trapped, and then you need to make a judgment call again, because it's someone that wants to come in out of the cold or something like that. Someone out of the distance. Could be an earth sign or a Scorpio. Earth sign or a Scorpio. Well, I'm going right under the deck now. Yeah, someone that lives at a distance, all that kind of bullshit, and will leave you trapped and hide loads of things. Could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay? So that's under the deck, but we will see. So, we'll go on with it and I'll explain towards the end. So there you go, travelling, distance, something like that. Something to do with waiting for a package, cold callers. So this is the action that should be left behind. So at the Two of Wands is where you actually took an action and you said, fuck it, Sid, I'm out. I'm not standing at a crossroads anymore. I've actually made my judgment call from the past, which is what that can mean in there. I've made my judgment call from the past, because these can all be past actions, right? They can. Depends on how things are clarified and they come out. But I've made my decision. My decision is that I'm waiting for my soulmate, or I'm waiting to travel to see them, or if I'm single or something, I'm just waiting for a new job opportunity to come up on the internet or something, or I'm waiting for a package, a message, a deliverance, waiting for a deliverance. Stand and deliver. Whoa, money, are you alive? But like wanting to travel to see them or them to see you. but you've actually made a decision that you're going to do it, and you're taking your wand and you're going to go forward on that decision because you've made it. You've come from the two, of which is where you stand at crossroads. You're like, well, you know, fuck it, I'm out, bruv. I've been standing waiting at this crossroads for the devil, right? Oh, it is the crossroads, right? Crossroads was about, the film was about the devil standing. What was his song? The song, the guy with the guitar, sold his soul to the devil. Sold his soul to the devil, standing at crossroads too, right? At the crossroads. I'll try and find the song. And it's a film, right? Standing at the crossroads. It's got Steve Vai when he plays the guitar at the end. But anyway, Daniel fucking hell, he's in Karate Kid, right? Stood at the crossroads, sold his soul to the devil. But generally, sold your soul to the devil, realised, fuck it, I'm out, bruv. I'm out. I've took my decision, I've took the wand, and I've shoved it up someone's and I've said, no, fuck it, bruv, I'm out. And I'm now going or waiting to travel. So, to see my soulmate. 6 of Cups, there you go, 6 of Cups. So, some of you are still, oh God, this is where it's going to go on for ages, are still waiting for your past to return, meaning like long time past. Or it would have been like, if you met someone new, it would be someone that was before that, right? Because that can mean like long time or children, or it can mean the person that you are with now, which is like the soulmate, and you're waiting to go and see them, or they're waiting to come and see you. They could have children, or you're waiting to transport children, or there might be a delay of why you're still waiting because it's something to do with the children, or something like that. Where you know for your highest good of what you want as an adult, but because of the children, it might be something that's where something needs to be sorted out first because of the children, and that might be why you're standing. You've made an action of something, and you've realised that you're doing it, you're planning it, thinking it, you know, sorting it out. You're actually being seen as a soulmate of someone that's very caring and nurturing mother and father. That would be seen as someone that loves to give gifts and receive gifts of flowers. So you might be giving some flowers or like a package of something, or giving it to children, or but would be very caring and sharing for children. You know, they see, because this is how you see them, they see you. It's a reflection. You're seeing each other as like soulmate energy. So you're seeing each other at the moment of someone that you want to travel and see, or they want to travel and see you, but you want to meet in the middle because they see you as someone that's very caring and nurturing and that will give flowers and, you know, love all that kind of stuff, but like flower, like feminine, like a pheromone, like someone that would be a very good feminine but masculine kind of equal balanced person for their children, you know, because that's how they see you. It's reflecting on one another. It's like this pheromonal feeling. For some of you, if you meet someone new, because you still can, or you haven't, or you will, then that pulls you, that pheromone feeling pulls you away from that darkness, because it goes through your body as it goes through them, and it heals you and it heals them, you know. It's like a detox. It's like a detox. Some of you could be really detoxing from the past of detoxing from alcohol, drinks, drugs, illusion, karmic illusion, narcissism, restriction, codependency, the devil energy, you know, fear of panic attacks, anxiety, communication, fearing communication. A lot of that in there is about fearing communication of what was caused through the past. Like not being able to speak, I can't fucking speak, I can't say nothing, you know? That's that feeling that I'm getting from that deck. And I never do that, but they wanted me to keep going under it. Like under my skin, like you're just under my skin. Or someone sees you as like you're just under my fucking skin. Like, now that's either a good feeling or a bad feeling. Like you're under my skin and it just makes me cruel. Or you're under my skin and it's generally nice. It's like fitting a new skin, like a new meat suit, right? Like some of this is new, like a new meat suit, like a new jacket. Someone might be buying a new jacket, but it's like fitting on a new outfit of like each other. You share one another, you know, you share and divulge into each and every one of your greatest desires, you know, because it's trusting bond. It forms a structure, it forms a bond. You love each other and you trust each other, and that bond is what you build upon to create it into a relationship, a proper one, you know, not like a ship that is like, fucking hell, bro, we need to put some tape across this ship in order to keep sailing. Oh, fuck, it sank. Well, you sank my battleship. No, you sank my battleship, bruv. No, you kaplunk, you know, children's games. So you might be having games with children, some of you, generally. You're seen as someone that is very playful, like, you're funny, but you're like, you can like be very playful. You can crack a joke. You can because I was doing that channeling, like Kaplunk, and like you would be someone that'd be good at Christmas time. Some of this might be like around Christmas time also, maybe future. Check back at Christmas. Like unwrapping a gift, like someone that would sit by a fire with you, like cuddling up, but like unwrapping Christmas presents. A gift, like a gift. Just keep picking up like a gift. Like you're going to receive a gift or you're seen as a gift. It's like a reflection of like, you're my gift kind of feeling. You're blessed, like gifted, like I want to give you, like I want to give you my heart's desire. New sensation, right? Desire, wasn't it, by In Excess? Someone wants you to come in, like waiting for you to come in. That's just fucking 2 cards. There you go, brand new. Magician. So manifesting this into reality. Now, I normally give you variables of both sides of the tale sometimes, without them being in reverse. Now, the magician in the reverse can be someone that's very manipulative, that could have been an old situation that you left behind from the past, because we are going to be hitting retrograde. And we also do have Neptune that's in retrograde now, okay? And that's going to be till August sometime. And then we're going to be hitting Mercury retrograde, where the past can... now it can either return for a judgment call for you to make it, okay, or it can return as a feeling of where it can trigger you through a new soulmate, where it will come up for reflection in your mind, because that will be Mercury retrograde. It's how we communicate with ourselves. It's also part of like the Matrix and type sort of thing, of where people can stand in your way of like reflection of thought, where it needs reflection. There needs to be reflection of building something new. Stop concentrating on more of like lost and gain, you know, kind of feeling, but really trying to put okay, 5 of Swords. So there you go. So now this is like this is like the ego, right? Sorry, pun. Because this is someone like, it's like here, the cold cooler, right? Someone that's left out in the cold. No. What do you call them? People that are out on the street and they do their delivery. Then they deliver the news. But generally, so some of you might be receiving some news. I'm picking up some news about something. We'll have to see how we go on, because I just generally picked up on the news. But this is where it's kind of, this is parts of the ego and the fear of where it goes around, like what it's healing. It's healing the ego because you're reflecting. And this is new, so it's like manifesting the new. Now, if you are indicative with someone that was very manipulative and full of mind games, they will still do the same thing. They will bring a wedge between the new, okay, to cause conflict. Now, this conflict can just be minor conflict, and it can be parts of where you listen to family members or friends, where you ask them for their advice, okay, and they send your mind into a spasm of like, well, this happened in your past, you know, you did this before and you made this choice and it happened before, you know, are you sure it's the right decision for you to make? Oh, fuck, I really don't know now. Oh, well, what are you going to do? You know, have you forgot your past? Has your past really left you? Or are they not? Or are they coming back? You know, are you healed from your past? Is the past returning? Just like people that can generally stop you from making your own decision of where you listen to them, which is the ego, right? The ego, when you don't follow your intuition, is where what you do is you follow other people. So the last person that you really ever want to follow is someone that's going to abandon you, right? So if it was someone that abandoned you and they do return, this is what they want to do. They want to cause conflict and mind games in order for you to not walk away, where they want to be victorious of you because they know you're walking away, right? That's how fucking confusing this card can be, right? So they're the kind of things that you don't want to listen to, and the people that are in your ear, like, bah, 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 that's what you don't want to listen to. Generally, that is ego, right? But that's the kind of stuff that needs left behind, and things that you're going to be working on as a soul through this period of time. I will also go through your lessons, okay? The soul is going to be reflecting on the ego, of where, you know, fuck it, I don't want cold callers, I don't want people where I'm just so generally giving, but all I do is give and all you do is take, and then you fuck off and you leave me, you know. So that's generally what you're going to be reflecting on, learning through some of this period of time, through well, just a very quarter of. But if you're still indicative with the old person, okay, that can very much still be them. That's going to cause some kind of conflict, or this can be a family member, you know, child, family member, child, doesn't matter of the sign, can be where you might get into a discussion with them. Now this can be just a general discussion, and it causes a little bit of conflict where you make up pretty much straight away. That's because it's a minor arcana card. It's just generally nothing, right? Or it can mean a fucking lot if it ends up being manipulation, right? But this can just generally be a fight of where there's something new that's entered your life that you want to start with. You're like, well, I see you as the one. I see you with someone that I can manifest greatness with, and where we can do loads of things together and what we want to do together. But there might be something in the way. Something in the way she moves. Someone wants to move, or someone to go and see them or move, or something to do with moving, and that might be a little bit of what this might be to do with, where it's like a waiting feeling, something to do with children, or like a waiting feeling for the new, and it's something to do with a reflection of something. Let's see. So the Garden of Eden, Gemini. So you've got a lot of love, a lot of sexual healing, feelings and thoughts being reflected. A lot of love, you know. I mean, I've got Gemini moon sign, so you can relate to moon, sun, moon, or rising. But generally, it's a lot of choosing the right person, which is, I see you as someone very pure, honest, loving, and giving. This would be the energy of Gemini, right? Doesn't have to be a Gemini, but as this feeling, it's like stripping back all the karma of a choice of like the one, meaning 6, because what you do also have is like 6 showing up there, which can mean breaking through away from codependency of the devil, which is 6, okay? And then you've got another 6 here and another 6 here. So, as it's generally telling me that through this reflection of a soulmate twin flame, okay, that because you've got a lot of twin flame kind of cards coming out for people that are on that journey, that you're going to reflect on a lot of things. This is a lot like the Two of Cups. That through this period of time so far, you're going to be reflecting a lot on ego. Ego. Now, however that ego plays out for you, that is generally you. Okay, that is generally the things that you need to work on about yourself, so you don't self-deceive yourself. Okay. Now, if you have revisitation of red rum, right? Revisitation, that would be Mercury retrograde, and that would be options and choices that you have to take for yourself of knowing your own self-worth. If you've dropped the past and forgot the past, and the past is in the past and it's gone. Okay. Now, because you've got 6, 6, and then 6, right? That can obviously mean the devil, which is Capricorn. So, some of you could have been indicative with a Capricorn, or you still are, or it's about codependency, or they could have it in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising of Venus, or their Vedic chart. Doesn't matter. Generally, breaking through codependencies, sexual healing of sexual wounding. This is like wounding of where people have done all that kind of thing to people many a times for some people, or they've played with their mind games, or it's general sexual healing of mind, or it's general sexual healing of wounding. But generally, through 6, 6, and 6, it's a general reflection of codependency and breaking through that, of understanding that love is a feeling. Well, I've done that before. Love is a feeling created by the darkness. The darkness doesn't want people to love, which is the devil, right? The devil hated love. He was against love. The devil, which is like, it doesn't have to be a Capricorn, but if it is, the devil hated love. Sorry, but I'm channeling. I wrote that a while ago, but it was about a song and I added it to it. Love is just a feeling and it's created by the darkness. Love is a feeling, right? You've heard the song, Love is a Feeling. Love is a feeling created by the darkness. The devil hated love. He hated humanity, and he hated people seeing them happy. Generally happy with one another, which is purity, right? So, like someone that's very loving and very caring and very giving, right? So, mind, body and soul. Soul, mind and body. So you're going to be, thank you Spirit, so you're going to be reflecting a lot on codependency through some to do with, well generally all, to do with mind, your body and your soul. Thank you Spirit. Wow. Wow. Yes. So, because of 666, new soulmate, what you're going to be working through is codependency of mind, body and soul. Mind games, reflection. This will not happen with us and, you know, us and them. Working through sexual healing, like magic, like pheromonal magic of sexual healing, of like purity, where it's going to show you a reflection of each other a lot. You know, this is like a lot of love. This is like love making and things like that, but like love, general love. So it can relate a lot to like to do with like lessons around like codependency, of where it's created through the mind of like, is that all you fucking want me for? Is that all I'm worth, kind of thing, you know? So it's going to be building up the reflection of self-worth and value, of where if you've met the new, then this is going to be good, because this is going to be what you're going to be working through. I don't know what I'm going through. These are the things that I'm showing you. Right? So you're going to be working through that. Now, you're also going to be working through a lot of codependent issues of the soul, of like distance and travel, where it's going to be pulling you. So far, oh my God, how long have we gone on? Then you've got to be working through plenty of things to do with the ego. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have to leave it there, Pisces, because we're really going to go over this a lot more, okay? Now it's going to be in your monthly, and then we're going to do it here, and I'm also going to do it over on Patreon. A lot of people have joined us over on Patreon, okay? And it's still really very cheap, and you will get your monthlies, all of them, and you will also get all the bi-weeklies and all the new stuff that I'm hopefully going to have coming up within this month, okay? And I'm going to try and do loads of different things, but I'm going to change it up for over there. So I'm going to draw these cards, okay, the Angel Oracle cards, and I'll probably just do 2 or 3 of relating to this, but I might do it with the fact then I'll clarify those and just see what kind of lessons it is that we might need to work through. I really don't know until the reading plays out, but I might do something like that over on Patreon. But if you want to watch your monthly, it's still very cheap. It's still going to be over on Vimeo in the description under monthly. If you want a reading yourself, generally like this for your own circumstance, because it will only really pertain to you, and asking questions, I'll dive right deep into lessons and thoughts on your spiritual callings, and that's pretty much how I would do that. It would be like this whole reading, but generally for you. If you want one of those, the link is in the description for the email. Just send me an email, and then I'll reply back to you of how we can go on forward and what to do your reading for you. Okay? But generally, thank you very much for all your kind words and support. I hope you have a great July, Pisces. Yeah, and I'm indicative with a new soulmate, and she is absolutely fantastic. I actually really like connecting with her because she's so loving and giving, and she is actually another Pisces. Right? But we're going to see what happens over the other side for everybody else. So either Patreon or the other links. Okay, stop babbling, Steve. Get on with the show. Thank you, Pisces, and I'll hopefully see you over on there very soon. Okay, guys, peace.